So, hello all. Discussing about types of foreign investment. Friends, there are two types of foreign investment. Means there are two ways how a foreign company can invest into our country, that is India. Friends, initially before 1991, the rules and regulations of the government for the foreign companies to invest in India was very, very rigid, very, very strict. But after 1991, government has decided to liberalize under the globalization, to liberalize the rules and regulations so that foreign companies can also invest in India and India can also gain its fruits. First is FII. Let me explain. There are two types of foreign investment. First is FII and second is FDI. FII stands for foreign institutional investment, whereas FDI stands for foreign direct investment. What is it? Whenever a foreign company, you can take an example of a company from Japan, invest in the capital market or say stock market of India, invest in some of the companies belonging to India, then this is known as foreign institutional investment. Here, do note that this in under FII, the foreign companies do not produce anything in our country. They just invest. Say for example, Honda from Japan, Honda company from Japan invest or say buys the shares of Reliance Limited of India, then this is known as foreign institutional investment. Whereas, in short, the foreign company purchases the shares, invest in the share market of India or say Indian companies, then this is known as FII. Some foreign companies do not invest in plant and machineries in other countries, say India. They invest funds in financial institutions and bond, stock, share markets in another country. The company from Japan do not invest in India, do not open up the machineries or say plants or say industries in India. They do not produce in India. But what they do is they just purchase the shares or they invest in the stock market of India or say Indian companies. They buy such stocks from the bond share market in that country. Such investment is called foreign institutional investment or say portfolio investment. And such companies have to register in India as foreign institutional investors. They are registered as foreign institutional investors. If the company from Japan wants to invest in the company of India, how they can invest? They can purchase the shares, bonds, debentures, but they need to register themselves as foreign institutional investors. They do not have any direct stake in the management of the company. Here financial capital comes to home country through the stock market. The funds come from stock market. You will say, sir, it's a beneficial thing. Yes, it is, but up till some extent. Because as today if they are investing, it's their fund. Tomorrow they can withdraw it again. So in the textbook also it is said, this is temporary investment. Today they are purchasing the shares of Reliance. Tomorrow they can sell in the bulk. The Reliance company may be left without funds then. Fine. So then what is FDI? FDI is foreign direct investment. When the home country invites capital by allowing foreign investors to produce and sell directly in India, such investment is called foreign direct investment. पता चला? FDI यानी बाहर की कंपनी, फॉरेन की कंपनी इंडिया में आके यहाँ पे प्रोडक्शन कर रही है, डायरेक्टली सेल कर रही है, तो दिस इज नोन एज फॉरेन डायरेक्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट. They can also tie up. They can also have a tie up with the Indian company. Agar I just give an example of Hero and Honda. Hero was basically from India and Honda was basically from Japan. They did a tie up and they sold their two-wheelers and especially bikes, named as Hero Honda. Right? So this way, foreign direct investment means where the foreign country directly comes to India, have their production plants, set up their industry, set up their plants, set up their manufacturing units, and directly sell in India itself. Then this is known as foreign direct investment. Whereas FII means here they do not produce, they do not set up their manufacturing plants, but what they do is they just purchase the bulk of shares, purchase the bulk of securities of home country, that is India. Just remember an example. The Honda company purchases the shares of Hero company, that is basically of India. This is known as foreign institutional investor. So you just need to write that points, that there are two types of foreign investment. First is FII, that stands for foreign institutional investment, and second is foreign direct investment. In foreign direct investment, the foreign companies come to India, set up their plants, have their manufacturing plants over here, have their production over here, and directly sell in India. Whereas FII means they do not come over here and produce anything, they just invest in the shares, they just buy the shares. पता चला, FDI यानी बाहर की कंपनी, बाहर की कंट्री की कंपनी इंडिया में आके अपना मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्लांट्स लगाएंगे, प्रोडक्शन करेंगे, इंडिया में सेल करेंगे. जबकि FII यानी कोई प्रोडक्शन यहाँ पे नहीं होगा, सिर्फ स्टॉक मार्केट में से फॉरेन कंपनी इंडियन कंपनीज के शेयर्स, सिक्योरिटीज, जो डिबेंचर्स हो सकते हैं, बॉन्ड्स हो सकते हैं, वो खरीद लेंगे और इन्वेस्ट करेंगे. FII और FDI के बीच में एक ही फर्क है कि FII इज टेम्पररी, आज इन्वेस्ट किया, कल वो रुपए वापस भी ले सकते हैं. जबकि FDI में तो यहाँ पे अगर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्लांट डाला है, प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस कर रहे हैं, तो शॉर्ट टाइम में तो वो यहाँ से नहीं जाएंगे. सो फॉरेन डायरेक्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट इज कंसिडर्ड मोर एडवांटेजियस देन FII. फाइन. Just wait for the next question. See you all soon. Thank you.